Today on Hopped Up Beer Review, we're going to be trying Mortal Bloom Sinister Haze from Founders Brewing Company out of Grand Rapids, Michigan. You have been warned.
Mortal bloom in your sinister haze. You love me for a season, then you burn the whole place.
Hey everybody, welcome to Hopped Up Beer Review, the show where we give you our unprofessional, somewhat biased opinion about the beer that we're drinking and reviewing. We're back for another beer. Once again, there's Andy in the attic. There's Jay. I'm Ben. What are we drinking today?
Founders Mortal Bloom, the Sinister Haze version.
All right.
You were pretty eerie in that intro, Ben. Let's hand it to you.
Yeah, it's all the YouTube acting classes I've been taking.
Yeah, you look like you've been dunked in tomato soup right now.
Well, it's lightening up. Camera is ever changing.
Yeah, with the pour of the beer.
Hey, we got to keep it fresh and interesting on the show, don't we?
I do love their can art on these series. You know how they change from each one. So I'm sure Andy will tell us all about it.
Not about the can art.
No, but the beer.
He didn't look at the cans.
He is now. That's how I usually catch him.
See if there's something I didn't pick up. Cheers, mates.
Cheers,
Cheers,
mates.
mates.
Yeah. So the Sinister Haze of the Mortal Bloom Hazy IPA, as we've seen on the can, 6.5%, 60 IBUs, has orange and peach hop notes with fresh floral aromas. Fresh and floral. And as for hops, it uses HBC 638 and Citra. And it uses wheat malt and oats.
Pretty simple.
This is the final of our Mortal Blooms. That's 4, right?
Yeah, number 4.
Yep. Thanks to Tim and Gina.
Yeah. Thanks, Tim and Gina.
Tim and Gina.
It's actually Gina, but yeah, she brought it.
Oh, okay. Shortens it from Timon. She just goes by Gina, not Tim and Gina. Kind of like Christopher only goes by Topher, something like that. Just you leave off the front part. Got it. So Founders Brewing Company out of Grand Rapids, Michigan. So founded in 1997. Today it's considered a macro brewery, even though they produce craft beer, because in 2019 it was at least 25% of it was acquired by Mahou San Miguel. So they're the majority owner now. It was started by 2 home brewers and wanted to get something unique started there. And originally it was called Canal Street Brewing, and they changed it to Founders in 2000. A whole history on that. What was our first Founders?
Just the first was the porter.
Very first was a breakfast, or the porter. But then I think I did a bitter dive into it. We did the 4 Giants, right? Mm-hmm. And then we've done the those session IPAs, right? Didn't we do a pack of
all-day
a mixed
IPAs.
pack of
The
all-day
all-day,
IPAs? Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, we've
done
got
a lot of
several.
Founders.
Yeah, so we've even done their Oktoberfest and then the Ultimate Oktoberfest. You remember they're barrel aged.
Yep.
So, like you said, the porter was, I think, the first.
Man,
Like the
porter was like in the
Giants.
first month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure, that would be fun to go back and watch.
We did their winter. No, that was something else. So.
All right. That's what we got.
All you get.
All right.
Got the
Anybody
little
had-
peach. Little peach.
What'd you call me? Anybody had this?
You look like a little peach.
Like a little peach.
Ben, you're Jay's little peach.
Has anybody had this before?
No. Since this was a mix pack that had 4, there was only 3 each. I couldn't drink them.
There you go. Good deal. Found something you couldn't drink ahead of time. Why don't you go first then?
Yeah, I can. As Andy described, it has the floral aroma, and the flavor profile is spot on with the peach and citrus notes. To me, it's easy drinking. 6.5 maybe sounds about right. I mean, it's not heavy by any means. It's light. Not quite to that session level, but you could have 2 or 3 of these to me. It's not heavy on the hazy or juicy side to me too much. So I like it. I'm going to give it a 7.5. It's one of the better ones I think we've had.
All right, Andy.
It's definitely juicy. And to get that fruity, juicy IPA feel. You definitely pick out citrus, the orange, and a touch of peach. Not heavy on the peach. However, there is a lingering orange peel bitter taste after you finish. It sticks around a while. More than I want. More bitter, more longer lasting, more orange peel bitter versus just hot bitter. I give it a 7.0. Still good. I'd drink it again.
All right. Yeah, I definitely think this is easy to drink. It's Jay. You mentioned light, especially it's light. I think. I think for me for a hazy IPA, it's we often talk about kind of the gateway in a style. For me, this is kind of that. It's I don't get the bitter so much on this one. The orange peel. Definitely is floral, but I think it's light enough that if you haven't had a hazy IPA and you want to dip your toe into one, this is it, or this would be a good one to grab if you can get it. Of course, you might have to buy the other 3 to go with it, so may not bet.
I've only seen it in the mix pack. I
Yeah.
think that's the only way it's offered to us. But
Yeah, so
maybe
that might
if you're
be
in Michigan.
might not be the best option economically, but I think it's a decent kind of middle of the road hazy, and definitely get a little bit of that peach as well in there. So all in all, yeah, I think would be one that you hand to me, I'm going to drink. Am I necessarily going to seek it out as kind of still not the IPA guy on the show? Yeah, probably not. But if it's an option of this or some other IPA styles or types or beers, I'll this may be one I would grab. I will give it a 7 as well.
You reminded me of something in the red. Did either of y'all see that campy is like early 80s movie Super Fuzz? Where
yes.
the cop who developed superpowers after being exposed to radiation.
Yes, absolutely.
And he had a bunch of different superpowers, but if you saw the color red, his powers were gone. And then there was so just the red, I was like, oh yeah. I don't know what hit me, but
This relates to the beer.
Nope, the Ben's Red Room of Pain.
It's my superpower here.
Yeah. Trying to drain him of his superpowers. So, yeah.
My beer reviewing superpowers are being drained here. So,
yeah. I don't know why. And I just had to look that up real quick and just to see the name of it. And I was like, it's Super Fuzz, I think.
I remember watching that a lot as a kid. And I remember a few years ago trying to remember what it was and like looking it up and finding it. And then I had forgotten the name, but you saying it again reminded me. Yeah. So it's an interesting movie.
Thank you, HBO, as a kid. Man, that
Yeah.
opened up so much of the world to me.
That is going to be a 7.2 for the Mortal Bloom Sinister Haze from Founders Brewing Company. Definitely one. If you see by itself, give it a shot. Let us know what you think. If you are thinking about buying the entire mix pack, you can go back and check all of our reviews out for the series, and that will give you an idea if maybe you want to buy it or not. Or you could just buy it and then watch the videos as you try along the beer. With that, be sure to like, subscribe, cheers that notification bell, and we appreciate that. If you've made it this far on this Sinister episode, definitely be sure to do that. We got links down below for Hopped Up Beer Review merch, Hopped Up Beer Review Discord server, and some other things. Check all that out. For Andy and the Attic and Jay, I am Ben. Thanks for watching. Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates.
Mortal bloom in your sinister haze. You love me for a season.